What's the biggest, the audacity of this bitch moment you've ever had? Mine happened last summer with my neighbor Susan. This woman thought she owned the entire neighborhood. She'd been pulling little stunts for months, knocking on my door at weird hours to borrow stuff. Started with a cup of sugar. Fine, whatever. Then it was eggs, then half my milk, then my good scissors that took 3 weeks to get back. One time she borrowed my vacuum cleaner and kept it so long I had to text her twice. When I finally got it back, she acted like I was being rude for asking, like I was the problem for wanting my own stuff back in my own house. But I'm a nice person. I let it slide, kept being polite, kept saying yes because that's what neighbors do, right? Wrong. I came home from work on a Thursday evening, pulled into my driveway, and saw a massive moving truck parked halfway on my lawn. Two guys in work uniforms were loading my patio furniture into the back. My table, my chairs, my decorative plant stands, everything. I sat there in my car thinking I was losing my mind. Then I saw Susan standing there with a clipboard, pointing at my stuff like she was directing a movie. I got out of the car and walked up. "Susan, what the hell is going on?" She turned around with this huge smile. "Oh, Elena, perfect timing. I was going to text you but got so busy. We're throwing my niece's wedding in our backyard this Saturday, and your patio set is the exact style we need. It matches our color scheme perfectly. I'll have everything back by Monday, promise." I just stared at her. "You're taking my furniture without asking me?" She laughed like I'd just told a joke. "Borrowing, not taking. Don't be so dramatic about it." The movers looked uncomfortable. One of them stopped mid-lift and said, "Ma'am, is this your furniture or not?" "It's mine," I said. Susan jumped in. "We're neighbors. We share things. She's fine with it." I pulled out my phone. "Then you won't mind if I call the police and explain that you're just borrowing my property without permission?" Her smile died instantly. "Elena, come on. Don't be ridiculous. It's not that serious." "Oh, it's serious," I said, already dialing. She started talking faster. "You're really going to ruin my niece's wedding over some chairs? What kind of person does that?" "The kind who doesn't like people stealing her stuff," I said. The operator answered. I explained the situation calmly while Susan stood there turning red. The movers put my furniture down and stepped back like they wanted nothing to do with this anymore. When the cops showed up 10 minutes later, Susan switched gears completely. Suddenly she was all charm and smiles, acting like this was a hilarious misunderstanding between two close friends. She told the officers we were like family, that I'd offered to lend her the furniture weeks ago, and now I was being unreasonable. I pulled up my phone and showed the cops photos of my patio from last month with all my furniture clearly visible in my yard. Then I showed them the receipts from when I bought everything 2 years ago. My name, my credit card, my address. One officer looked at Susan. "Ma'am, did you ask permission to take this furniture?" Susan hesitated. "Well, not exactly, but we're neighbors and that's theft," he said. Her face went white. "Theft? Are you kidding me? It's patio furniture. It's someone else's property that you tried to remove without consent," the officer said. He wrote her a citation right there. Susan started crying, saying I was vindictive, that I was jealous of her family, that I'd always been a difficult neighbor. The cops didn't care. They made sure every piece of my furniture was unloaded and put back in my yard before they left. The movers apologized to me quietly before driving away. Susan didn't say a word, just went back inside her house and slammed the door. I thought that was the end of it. It wasn't. The next Tuesday I checked my mailbox and found a note inside, handwritten on fancy stationery. It said, "Hope you're happy ruining a neighbor's event. My niece's wedding was a disaster because of you. Thanks for showing your true colors." I read it twice, then walked straight to her house and taped it to her front fence with a giant yellow post-it note that said, "Hope you're happy not going to jail." She never borrowed anything again. Actually, she stopped talking to me completely, which honestly made my life about 1,000 times better.